My name is Jock. I was ordained in Cumberland Presbyterian Church in Southern State, specifically Tennessee, in 2008. No, in 2000, I think it was 2010. And then in 2012, I moved to Nebraska for some specific reasons, mostly a family issue. The cause of my coming to Nebraska was in 2010, I went back to Africa. When I came back, two things happened. My wife has miscarried, and then I lost my job because I spent almost 2 months in Africa, especially in South Sudan, for just visitations. And then from there, I was searching the jobs. Fortunately, I was hired here in Nebraska through online search in Tenneco Automobiles. And then when they hired me, I moved by myself. I left my family back there in Tennessee. When I started my job for 2 months, and then immediately they hired me full time. And I said, cool, now I settled, and then I moved my family here. In my Christian background, I was Presbyterian since I was in Africa. When I came here, and then I decided to join the church and come to attend the worship service, especially in morning service. And then when I came here, I found that there was Sudanese group in the church. They have been here for almost 11 years before I moved on here. And then they opened their own worship service in Nuer. Nuer is one of the tribal language in Africa. And then in South Sudan, we have so many tribes. I believe according to the history, Nuer are the second largest tribe in South Sudan, beside Denka. And then when I came here, those who were here, they have a leadership crisis. Nobody was taking care of them. And then they have separate service, but they are members of the church. When they have separate services, because most of them, especially elder people, they don't speak English. But for the young people, they have no problem with that language. They speak perfectly. They can join every service that they choose to join. But for the oldest people, it was very tough for them to come in the worship service in English programs. And then when I came here, I was invited. And then Pastor Sue came here. They invited me to come and help them to coordinate Sudanese program here. Then I did accept the offer. Then I came here, and then we renew the relationship and everything, me and Pastor Sue. And then we pick up our programs. And both the number of Sudanese increases, many people join than before. And then the reason was, at that time where I came here, I think about what I'm going to do. How can I bring this Sudanese in Lincoln to come to Sudanese worship service? And then within Sudanese, I have a challenge. Because even the young Sudanese, they don't speak Nuer good. They pick up English because they were born here. They are English speakers than their mom and dad. And then the same thing, their mom, they don't speak English like their children. And then when I come together with them and bring them how the Sudanese, I'm still having challenge within Sudanese group. And then when I preach, I make sure the words that is difficult for young people, I speak it in English because I want them to understand it very well. But for the elderly people, I have to express it in Nuer. Even my preaching style, I combine it. Then it came to my mind that, these young people, they need to be taught. They need to be taught in Nuer. They need to learn the basic Nuer. Because I knew most of those people, their parents are back in Africa, especially their grandmom and granddad, those young people. When they try to talk to them in Africa, it's very difficult because those people, they don't even spell one English word. And then the kid on this side, they have problem to listen their grandmom and dad. One day, I encountered that one of the grandmom, she tried to talk with her grandchildren here in America. She ended up crying because they don't listen to each other. And then I felt there is a challenge. Then we opened newer language here in the church. I try to learn to teach them in the newer basic language so that they can communicate the basic newer language with their grandmom, uncle, auntie, nephew, niece, whoever here in Africa. And then I put myself into that one.